Alright, we are at Up the Creek RV Camp in just outside Pigeon Forge.
Off of Little Valley Road.
Off of Little Valley Road, a couple miles outside of Pigeon Forge, off of Wares Valley Road. Okay, and we're going to walk you through, show you some of the sites, show you what it looks like. So we're standing right now at the main entrance, and if you come in the main entrance, you'll see right up here where these lines are marked off. This is your check-in parking. You see they've got some cool little old-timey, what is that, wagon? Yeah. And over here is the office. Now, in case you're watching this 20 years from now, we are post-COVID. So, and I don't know if they're going to change it, but right now they've got all the check-in materials right here in this little hutch. So you come up here and your name and your folder will be right here. It has your spot on it. And then you just fill out the information, drop it in that box, and you can go on.
Pretty cool. It's contactless, and they just charge the card that you put your reservation.
Right. They do
it automatically.
They do have a website. They do take reservations online, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So as you can see, nice wide roads, very well kept up. This is one of the inside spots. This is going to be site 38. As you can see, they're all gravel sites with a patio. The regular sites have picnic tables and fire rings. You can see the fire ring in the back. The premium sites have metal tables and what do they call it? Almost like a fireplace stove, fire pit.
And there's on the exterior sites, all the sites to the right as we walk are all creek side, because there's two different creeks that go around the whole campground.
Yeah, and these are very long sites. As you can see right there, that's a pretty good size fifth wheel. What would you say? That's about a 36 foot. And he's got his, 3500 dually parked in front of it, and he's still not in the road. So sites are very large. Right now we're at sites 5 and 6 on the right here. And as you can see, when you're about midway through the park, there's this right here is the trolley stop. This is the Pigeon Forge trolley. It does come right through. It is $1, and it takes you right to the main trolley stop in Pigeon Forge. Over here, right next to that, is the dog run area. It's enclosed dog run area. And then right here, they have your dumpsters. Now this is an empty spot. This is site 7. I'm going to walk in here and show you. This is one of the premium sites on the creek side. This is site 7. They do have full hookups, 30, 50, and 20 amp, water, sewer. And this, like I said, this is one of the premium sites. It's got the table and the fire pit. Our site is like that too, so I'll show you. And right back there, as you can see, is the creek. So this would be a premium creek size spot. What site is this?
7.
Site 7. Just in case you're wondering, that was site 7. But all of these along here are similar. Some of them in the center are pull through, and some of them are back in.
I'm starting from here in the center are pull through. The ones on that side
Okay.
are the dumpsters, the first half of the campground.
Okay, so that's site 43, and this is PT2, so that's pull through number 2. As you can see, very large spots, very wooded. So one thing we really liked is even in the center spots, there's trees, and most all the spots have some sort of trees separating the sites. Even the center ones, like you can see, they've planted these like little Christmas trees to give you some separation. And then these sites, you can see they've freshly planted trees, and I reckon they'll grow as well. Let's see, these are all very, very large sites. This is site number 13. Again, backs up to the creek. And now we're getting back to the very back of the campground, and these are probably the longest sites. I mean, as you can see that right there, there's a fifth wheel with a dually and a car in front of it, and they still have plenty of room. And these are back here, these are sites 15, 16, 17, and 18. And again, these all back up to the creek. And then here is our site. Our site is site A. Now, why they changed it to a letter, I don't know. I don't work here. I know. Hopefully the sun isn't blowing out our camera right now. Alright, and they've got a couple here that are pull-in spots. Specifically for Class A RVs only, and that looks like it's site B and C. Ours is a letter as well, it's site A, but it is not a pull-in. It is a back-in. Looks like. Also, apparently, and I don't know, there's a bottle exchange here, so we didn't see any information about it, but I guess you could ask the office and they can do a bottle exchange for you. Again, as you can see, that is a very large Wildcat fifth wheel, and he's got plenty of room. Yeah, he could still back up. He still has another 6-8 feet he could back up.
Getting the shade. It's hot in that sun.
It is quite warm. Alright, so this is site 28 right here that Jamie's walking in front of. And again, all of these back up to the river. There's a river on all three sides. So unless you're in the center, you're going to have a river on your site. A creek.
Yeah.
I guess it depends on how much it rains.
Ours has looked like a river here a couple of days.
Yeah, it was a creek when we first got here, and then after it rained, it looks more like a river. Here's site 31, in case you're wondering. And we're back up to the front. This is a huge pull-through spot. This is pull-through number 1.
Yeah, this is the only pull-through in the front.
Yeah, and he has got a giant Prevost, and you can see all the space behind him, and then he's got a large Jeep in front of him too. So, yeah. And of course, as you can see, let me show you, even if you are in this number 1 spot, there are trees here shielding you from the main road. So even if you've got a big rig and you want a really big pull through and you want to take that number 1 spot, you still can't really see the road too well from your spot. So that's good. Yeah, it is a beautiful Jeep. Alright, and there you go. So, and we're back here where we started at the beginning. So not a huge campground, but very nice, very quiet, very spacious, spaced out. But I'll go ahead and show you what our site is. Huh? So that's my F-150 in front of our 25-foot total length travel trailer. Again, you can see plenty of room. We've got this big patio. There's just 2 of us, so we just have a table and chairs and our fire pit. And again, right here off the back, you can see I'm standing right at the back of our travel trailer, and there's the creek. So if you've got a rear living room or you've got some rear windows, you can obviously sit inside your camper and see the creek. We enjoyed this campground very much. As of the filming of this, it's right around the 4th of July 2020. It was very reasonably priced. I think we paid about $300 for 5 nights total with tax and everything, so very reasonably priced. We stayed here for 5 nights, so if you have any questions, please feel free to drop them all down in the comments section. We'll be happy to try to answer them as best we can. And appreciate you watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you click the like button and click the subscribe button. And we're going to be putting out several videos about our trip here in Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge. So if you want some restaurant reviews and see some stuff that we did while here, some things, some ideas to go see and do, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Click the bell so you enable notifications so you know when we post those videos. Alright, thank you.